Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we're talking about the fact that the Miami Dolphins look like they're going to break the NFL with the offense. Okay, our man Mike McDaniel said, all right, yeah, last year I came in as a run guru, but we threw the ball more than we ran. This year, we're going to run the ball, and people aren't going to know what we're going to do. We're going to be insane. And let's talk about how good this team looks. If you guys didn't know, I just moved to Miami-Dade County. All right, I go to the University of Miami as a graduate student, so hit that like and subscribe button for the Miami Dolphins. And for this hopefully to be a successful year, Miami sports are looking great, and it's a great time that I moved out here. And hopefully in 18 months I go from a graduate student to a PhD student at Miami, and it'd be awesome. All right, and I think what we need to talk about is the fact that this is a team, all right, that tonight just made the Houston Texans look like a college team. Tua Tagovailoa was, he's like, just don't pay it, like preseason wise. He gets a pass. I feel like there's no reason to nitpick anything Tua did because it's preseason. Okay. I think when we're talking about players in preseason, we're talking about the guys who are going to, fighting for roster spots, guys who might, not make the team. Because I know Tua tonight, he came out and his first pass was an interception, but he went out there 5 of 7, dotted up. But Skylar Thompson, I went to the University of Kansas for my undergraduate, so I'm very, 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 very familiar with the man by the name of Skylar Thompson. He diced it up, all right? We saw him last year at the end of the year. He looked like a rookie. But right now, this man looks like a grown man, 3 touchdowns. And the big thing is what we're taking away from this, Tua Tagovailoa getting picked off on his first pass since Christmas was obviously not something people wanted to see. But what we saw was Tua and Mike McDaniel, apart from that first pass, they had that fake inside handoff to find Tyler Kroft, in the inside. I think it's just great, okay? And what I'm really liking also is the full arm sleeve tattoo that Tua has is like low-key sick. And he looks like he's got thick. And then we had Salvon Ahmed, who's, had himself a night. He was riding well. Skylar Thompson got the ball, and he was out there just 15 completions, 15 of I think 22, yeah, 15 of 22, and then 157 yards and 3 TDs. Like I said earlier, they were dicing it up, and the offensive line was creating running lanes, and the rest of the receivers tonight were, it was like Oprah Winfrey was out there handing out passes, Braxton Berrios, okay, Alex Earl's baby daddy, and Salvon Ahmed. You had yourself Wilson, okay, Crycraft. It wasn't he on? Was it he was at the Niners, of course. That's who River Crawcraft, right? He was on. Dude, everyone's out there. He's more of a special teamers guy. But guys, Tyreek Hill had a couple catches. That was nice. We also saw Julian Hill, who's a tight end. He had a few catches out there, and Cedric Wilson out there had a couple catches. So it was cool seeing everyone, getting a little bit of everything. But now that we move over to the defense, we got to see Javon Holland out there. We got to see a bit of Jamal Perry, right? I think Jamal Perry was out there. And I think it was cool to see, Miles Dorn and the rest of the guys just be able to, Bryce Thompson, Eli Apple even getting some reps, who they signed in, because of Jalen Ramsey getting hurt. So it's cool to see guys out there, coming in, doing what needs to be done. I really do want to say Tua's full sleeve tattoo, pretty sick, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty sick. And for me, I think what we're witnessing is a guy who, with more and more time, is probably as long as he doesn't get hurt. Obviously, the big thing is Tua not getting hurt. This offense looks unbelievable. So for me, I think Tua was unleashed last year. And I think that's why Mike threw the ball way more than he ran. Because I think he wanted to show that like Tua is that guy. 25 passing TDs, just 8 interceptions. He led the NFL in passing rating, 105.5. Yards per attempt, 8.9. Obviously, he had the 6 fumbles, but like, look, I think this is going to be, besides the concussion issues that are obviously there, this is, it's big because Tua is the guy who makes the difference in the game. And obviously, with Jalen Ramsey being hurt now, it's even bigger. And it looked like Devon Achane got hurt. I don't know what's going to happen there. So hopefully he's cool. It did not look great. But I'm a big Mike McDaniel guy. I think he's funny. Somewhere I remember that someone compared him to like Owen Wilson. I'm not like taking credit. I think it was Adam Shook of NFL.com. Like I read the state of the franchise. Someone said he's like the Owen Wilson of the NFL. I thought that was like one of the best like little things ever. And they have Vic Fangio, so Tyreek Hill. I also think bringing in Mike White was dope. You got yourself a legit backup quarterback that's, with moving on from Teddy Bridgewater. Nothing against Mike White's not going to get hurt, okay? And if he was hurt, he's going to somehow play and go to 20 doctors to get cleared to play because that's Mike White. But for me, the rushing attack is looking good. They had 35 attempts this past game. Like I said, Salvin Ahmed led the way. But for the group, they had 35 attempts, 5.8 yards per, so... Hey, Ahmed had a 99-yard rush, okay? 90-yard rushing yards, 65-yard rush in the second half. I'm very excited to see, Xavier Howard, Perry Nickerson, and Channing Tindall all out there. David Long Jr. and Damian Pierce, they went at it. Okay? David Long was going at Damian Pierce, and we all know Damian Pierce is a great player for the Texans, so I think it just goes to show that this team's really good. Miles Dorn, another guy who could be, be a good player for this team. So for me, I think this is a team that, the offense looked good. Okay, the offense looked good. They were creating the lanes, like I said, by the offensive line, and the running there. It just looked balanced. So I want to hear your thoughts down below. That's the video for today. Like, comment, and subscribe.